Good day, kids. Here we are again with our new lesson in TLE 6. This is your teacher, Sandy Cinco. Today we're going to discuss Module 2, Agriculture. We have three topics under Module 2. One is elements to be observed in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees. Number 2, market demands for fruits. And number 3, famous orchard farms in the country. Let's begin. Planting trees and fruit trees require careful study of various factors to ensure its proper adaptability and growth. Important elements or factors in planting trees and fruit trees are to observe to achieve success in this industry. Now, let's see how these elements affects the growth of the trees and fruit trees, and why do we need to observe this before planting. So we have the elements to be observed in planting trees and fruit trees. We have climate, soil, and water. For us to better understand these elements, I created the diagram on these elements. So we have climate, soil, and water. Under climate, we have temperature, sunlight, and rainfall. Take note of that. Number 2, we have the soil. Under soil, we have mineral soil, organic soil, and one of the most important factor in soil is the fertilizer, and how does fertilizer helps. And of course, we have water. Okay, let's proceed. So, climate is defined as the most important factor affecting the growth of the trees. It has been observed that different varieties of trees and fruit trees grow best in certain climatic conditions. So there's such climatic conditions. So in our diagram, we have the temperature, sunlight, rainfall. Now, we are going to define each term. So under climatic condition, we have the temperature. So what is temperature? What is the definition? So it says that temperature is the degree of coldness and hotness of the atmosphere at a certain period of time. Sunlight is the main energy provider in the process of food manufacture in the plant kingdom. And we have rainfall. Rainfall is very important in the growth of all kinds of trees. It must be controlled so as not to flood and drown the growing trees with water. So we have to remember that long light rain is the one that is good for tree crops. So that is all under climatic conditions. So we're going to proceed to the next element. The next element is the soil. So the soil provides nutrients in plants and contains mineral elements necessary for normal plant growth and development. A mineral soil, on the other hand, is composed of inorganic substances with varying amounts of decaying organic matter. Organic soil. Organic soil is formed from decayed plant materials. So it says that organic soil is free of chemical and also rich in nutrients. So the fertilizer are the substances that are added to soil to increase productivity. The best type of soil, so this is a trivia, additional information. The best type of soil for trees and fruit trees is dry, warm, porous, and loamy. The third element is water. Water makes the leaves cool and dissolve the nutrients and transfer to the other parts of the tree. Water makes the leaves cool. So same with human, it makes us also cool. Water is the one of the components in the process of food making of the plant called photosynthesis. So it is the important factor in the food making of the plant. Okay, so let's proceed with the next topic. Module 2, okay. In the same module, we have the lesson 3, marketing demands for fruits. What is market demand? Market demand is defined or describes the demand for a given product and who wants to buy it. This is determined by how willing consumers are to spend a certain price on a particular goods or services. As market demand increases, the price also increases. When the demand decreases, price will go down as well. So other definition on market demand, it says that it is the total of what everyone within a specific industry desires and can help guide suppliers what to produce. Some farmers generate profits by planting first and then looking for a market, but this is extremely risky for fruit and vegetable growers. There are far more failures than success stories in this situation. If you are a new grower or an established one planning to produce a new item, you should first attempt to evaluate the market demand for the product and then decide which direct marketing channels will best meet the needs of your consumers. Most fresh fruits grown in the Philippines are consumed domestically, although a few cash crops are exported in large volumes. The Philippine agricultural industry is focused on fruits and vegetable production due to their export potential in the world market. Quality-wise, our fruits are among the best in the world, but their quality depreciates when they get transported. They say that the best mangoes come from the Philippines. Well, as the national fruit of the country, mango or manga in Filipino is one of the most significant fruit crops in the country. Typical fruits include avocados, bananas, pineapple, mangoes, and papayas. These mainstream fruits make up 90% of sales. So, studies conducted by Bureau of Agricultural Research or BAR or BAR and other partner organizations showed that UAE, that's United Arab Emirates, Dubai in particular, as a potential profitable market of Philippines tropical fruits and vegetables. Among the reasons identified include abundance of Filipino immigrants in UAE and its neighboring countries, less strict requirements, and short transit time, just 21 days by sea. So among the commodities in great demands are mango, banana, papaya, calamansi, and pineapple. So we are now on lesson 4, famous orchard farms in the country. Let us first define what is orchard. Orchard is a piece of land planted with fruit trees. An orchard is an intentional plantation of trees or shrubs that is maintained for food production. That is the other definition. Now, let's proceed with the famous orchard farms in the country. The first on the list is Rosa Farm, a 12.5 hectare mango orchard in the coastal province of Zambales, home of the Philippine Carabao mango. The property, a short history. The property was purchased in the 1920 by David Jackson and Rosa Magsaysay. When Mount Pinatubo erupted in 1991, the whole place was buried in ash, leaving only a few surviving mango trees. David and Rosa's grandchildren faced the devastation. With resilient spirit, they rehabilitated and developed the farm into a mango orchard. By 2011, the farm was renamed as Rosa Farms under the management of Ding and Nelda Zulueta. Today, it is not just an ordinary mango orchard, but an agri-tourism destination as well as venue for team building and corporate events, camping and family outing, educational tours, rest and recreation. So that's all about Rosa Farm. Now let's proceed with Rock Farm at Cafe Bodega. It is an orange plantation in Staunton Road, Sagada Mountain Province. Pick and pay with entrance fee of 50 pesos. You can eat as much as you want inside the farm. Next is Philippine Mango Seedling Farm Corporation. It is a family-owned and operated agricultural enterprise situated in the border of Candaba, Pampanga and Baliwag, Bulacan. Philippine Mango Seedling Corporation was established mainly for three objectives. One is environment preservation through youth education. Number two is strengthen of the mango industry by ensuring the constant and sustainable supply of mango produce, and livelihood enhancement through corporate involvement by promoting mango farming. Next, Davao Golden Pomelo Farm in Davao City. Hailed as Davao's Pomelo King, Carmeleto Mercado is possibly the top pomelo producer and distributor in the Philippines. From his humble beginning as a trader, Mercado's determination and thirst for knowledge to improve his business has bear fruit. What started as a 1-hectare lease has now expanded to the 350-hectare Davao Golden Pomelo Farm that Mercado owns. It produces the Magallanes variety, the preferred variety of Filipinos for its sweet pink flesh. The oldest trees in the farm are 17 years old and can bore as much 600 kg per plant. Next is Nica's Rambutan Farm in Barangay La Paz, Tibiao, Antique. Nica's Farm is the biggest green rambutan farm located in Barangay La Paz, Tibiao, Antique. The farm was named after the youngest daughter of the owner. Aside from the green and red rambutan, you'll also find bananas, durian, lanzones, mangosteen, pomelo, and other fruits. The rambutan tree belongs to the group of fruit-bearing tropical fruits like longan and lychee. The name rambutan came from an Indonesian name rambut, which means hair. Next is Ato Belen's Farm. Ato Belen's Farm is located in Barangay San Juan, San Pablo City, Laguna. It started in 1987 with an initial capital of 700 pesos. With his hard work, Ato Belen, and exceptional diligence, Mr. Ato was able to grow his farm from 200 square meter lot to 2.3 hectares of land and continued to expand years hence. To date, the farm covers more than 15 hectares, which are planted with 2,000 plus trees, of rambutan, lanzones, durian, and papaya. The farm is also lined with 800 aromatic coconuts. So Rosit Cocoa Farms, located in Baguio, district of Davao City in the southern Philippines, owned and managed by Mr. Grover Rosit. Who is Mr. Gruber? He was before he was working full-time as postman, earning a moderate wage as government employee of the Philippine Postal Corporation. With passion for plants and gardening, he used his wife's small family plot to double in farming. Today, he operates the Rosit Cocoa Farms in Baguio District of Davao in southern Philippines. Mr. Rosit now earns 50 times his postman's salary and has paid for all of his children's education. Okay, that's all for the module 2 agriculture. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you learned a lot. Until next time. Bye-bye.